Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. So today I have another install for you guys for the Subaru. I will be installing the perrin transmission mount because lately the car's been, I don't know if it's engine mounts or something, but I'm gonna start changing all the mounts. First is gonna be the transmission mount because that one's probably the easiest and I can do it myself, and then the engine mounts I'll probably do later. It's just been acting kind of buggy. Maybe it's the clutch too, so I might have to change that later too. Overall though, yeah, so it finally came in from Subi Speed. Comes with instructions, plate. I believe this is for 5-speed transmissions only, so you have to use that for the 5-speed transmission. So this is the parent rear, the transmission mount for the parent for the Subaru. It mounts up and holds. It has some pretty solid mounts right there. So let's see how good this is compared to the stock one. And then plus I ordered this also from Subi Speed. It's the little SI drive little knob thing. I just kind of want to get a little cover for it, so put that on there too. So yeah, I'm gonna also try to fix my diffuser because I'm gonna try to find different locations to mount these brackets, so that way you don't see them. I'm gonna try to put them right here towards the middle and see if I can hook them up right here somehow. But yeah, so let's raise this car up in the air and then we'll get started on this install. So yeah, all right. So let's go underneath the car and see what I need to take off. Ooh, this diffuser already scratched. Down speed bumps. But yeah, let's check out what I need to do here. Should have got a wider lens, but I guess I have to remove this heat shield. And then I have to remove can't even see it, but I gotta remove those two. Then I gotta remove those two. Can't even see them. Don't worry, I'll get some light on here. And I gotta remove that one up there. So 2 on each side, so there's 3. But first I wanna fix the diffuser. Get this kind of better looking than what it looks right here. But yeah, let's get that done first. Let's see if I can fix this, make it look better. See, I want to mount it right here where this little hole is, where my finger is. You can see it. But yeah, right there, and mount the 2 up here somewhere. So that way I can take this obnoxious looking piece of work and make it look cleaner over here. So I think it fit better right there anyway, so let me do that really quick and then we'll get down to business on the transmission mount. Alright guys, so yeah, so I'm just gonna install this one. I took off this bracket. Is one I was using for the farthest left hole, attached to the farthest left by the exhaust. But there's inner holes right here, and I feel like this, well, I already tried it on the other side, so this inner hole right here will fit perfectly underneath this part where it mounts to the bumper. There's like a hole there too, and that's where you can connect it. So this is what I have right now. I put a bunch of washer there because if I didn't, it will hit. As you can see, it hits. So I don't want that right there, so I'm probably gonna put more washer so it doesn't hit right there. Probably one more washer. But overall, yeah, I should have done this since the beginning, guys. So now I'm fixing my mistake and using this hardware. They did provide you with so much, so I don't know where else to mount these things, you know. So Maybe you can mount, if you want it really secured, you can mount one here, one there, one there, and one there. So 4 mounts. But I think 2 is fine on each side. Kind of like the other one I had. It mounted right here in the middle. So yeah, so let me finish putting that on, and then we'll move on to the transmission mount thing. So yeah, I just kind of want to fix this today because it was really bugging me how the mounts were looking, and now it's way back there, so you won't be able to see it that bad compared to when I had them right there near the holes. So yeah, let me just install this and move on to the transmission mount. All right. Alright guys, well, I am completely done with the diffuser. So cleaned it up a little bit from right here, but if you look in there, you can see what I've done, washers and stuff. This, I needed more washers because the exhaust on that side is pushing this down a little bit, so it's not fitting correctly. But if you had a different exhaust, you probably wouldn't need all those washers. It would probably fit perfectly end to end. So it's not 100% straight, but you know, it works. So I just wanted to clean it up a little bit. It looks a little better than what it did, so with the other mounts that I had. But yeah, let's get to the transmission mount and install that really quick. All right, yeah, let's get started on this. I got a couple of bolts, those 2 right there and one on that side. Just these 2 right here, and this one right here. And then the ones for the transmission mount that are in there. And that's it. So first, let's remove these nuts and bolts. These bolts right here. And then these 2 back here. Remove it from the transmission. So first, let me hold it up. Alright guys, so I got the transmission mount, the stock one, off the car. Looks fine. Like this part right here is still intact. I don't know if these are supposed to connect, but this one's not connected on either side, so I'm not 100% sure if it's supposed to be connected. So let's see what kind of improvement this does overall on the transmission, and hopefully it works better. And see how much noise I get from the car when putting this on. So let's get this on really quick, and we'll go from there, guys. All right, so let me put it on. got all the bolts on. Just need to torque everything down. If you're having trouble, if you want to install this and you're having trouble putting this on, there's like a little hole right here. You couldn't put a screwdriver there and kind of like finagle the holes to line up, and then also use the jack to push up the transmission and line up the holes. So you don't want to force the bolts in there, but that's pretty much all you have to do to get everything lined up. So now I just have to torque everything down and I should be done. Alright guys, well I am done with the transmission mount and it's securely under the car, so it looks good. Let's see how it feels once on the road. Other than that, yeah, it's a pretty quick install, not too bad, as long as you have something to lift up the car and another jack to hold the transmission. You want to use it to hold that first, pull it down slowly, and then take it off, remove the transmission mount off the transmission, and then you can lift it back up and bolt everything down. First you gotta lift it enough so the holes line up to these, and if you're having trouble, like I said, use a screwdriver. There's like a little hole so you can line up those screws into the chassis. So yeah, not too bad. I rate the install probably like a 3 out of 10. It's not too hard, not too bad. Let me just get this car lowered down, and that should complete this video, guys. This install. I already put in the Subi Speed SI drive thing. It's in there already, so I got that in there. Looks good. It matches all the red with the red Alcantara. So yeah, pretty much does it for the video, guys. All right. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, peace out. Latest.